intensity down some. Now, text and numbers or texture, if your textures are blurry, especially since this is a really close-up render shot, I don't want our text to be blurry like that. If it was far away, it would be okay, but since it's really up close, I want that to be nice and crisp. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select my buttons. I'm going to go to the attributes all the way to the far right for the tabs. I'm going to click on Lambert 2. Where the color is, I'm going to click on the button on the far right. That takes us right back to where we put in our file. Above that, it says filter type. I'm going to turn that off. It was on quadratic. I'm just going to turn it off. I don't want any filter on our texture. Now I'm going to select the calculator. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go all the way to the far right tab. It says blend 1. There's the color. Click on the button and change the filter type to off. So that will sharpen up our textures. And as far as the geometry goes, I think it's fine. So let's do another test render. Okay, there's our second render. It looks a lot better. The light still looks a little too bright, so I'm going to adjust the light down a little bit more. And also, the textures look a lot better, but the geometry looks like it's a little blurred. It's hard to see the edges and stuff like that. It's just kind of a little blurred for being a really close-up render. So there's one more thing we can do. Close that out. Open up my rendering settings. I'm going to go to the quality tab. And right down here, multi-pixel filtering, I'm going to change it from Gauss to Mitchell. Close that out. Let me zoom out, select our light again. Scroll down, look at our ray trace shadows. They still look fine. Let's see, cone angle looks fine. So let's just bump our intensity down. Or actually, instead of bumping our intensity down, we can actually just move our light. We can adjust our light. Maybe move it up higher so it's a little further away. And this should be our final render. So let's zoom in there nice and close so we can see our calculator better. Maybe something kind of like that. And there's our final render. Everything looks good. It looks nice and crisp and clean. We've got our textures that look very nice, not blurry or anything. So there's our final render. I'm actually going to render it one more time since I cut off part of the calculator. And once I render it again, we'll call this tutorial complete. So this time I'm actually going to go up to my view camera settings and turn on resolution gate. That gives me a box that shows me where our render is going to look like. So there we go. And let's do our final render. And there we go. There's our final render. I hope you learned something from watching the tutorials on creating this calculator, and we appreciate you and hope to see you back soon. Thanks for watching.